for you, honey. For a girl like you, the
Oh my god. Went to the park today, yeah. And there was little ducks by us and I heard one of them fart and like just shit on the floor.
No.
Mad, darn it. I've never heard a duck fart before.
What did it sound like? Give us a...
It literally... And it just shat on the floor and then another duck yawned. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, duck shit. There's a lot of duck shit.
Where?
Going on. I remember in Stanley Park, there's a little island in the middle of the lake in Stanley Park, and you used to be able to walk over to it. I remember we did it once when we were young, and we kept slipping and stuff like that, and we were like, oh, dead muddy, yeah. And we were just swimming in duck shit, just like sliding up this hill covered in duck shit. Didn't realise it was duck shit.
So funny.
Yeah.
Love ducks, me. Got corkscrew willies, haven't they? Seen them? And then
I believe so.
Don't the girls have like a labyrinth vagina? So like if a duck's trying to like, because they get raped a lot, ducks.
Oh yeah.
So like if a male duck goes to have sex with it sends it down like a different part of its vagina so it doesn't get pregnant.
That's why Callum loves ducks.
Yeah.
Because
So you don't get pregnant.
because they perform gang rape.
Oh yeah.
Fucking heavy start this, I'll be
know.
I
honest.
was gonna say, so we just get pregnant and you're talking about gang rape.
No, that's how they do it.
Good time.
Wind it back.
Sorry.
Wind it back.
Sorry,
Our
yeah.
live show will be fucking a duck.
If someone brings a live duck, that can also be entry. Do you know what? If you bring, because Callum actually does look like ducks. He loves ducks.
Yeah.
So if you actually have it in duck themes in your house,
Yeah.
we'll
please
accept that
bring
as
it.
payment.
Yeah, I'd love that.
I would probably give it to £7 as well, but
Or duck.
or duck.
Or the equivalent of a £7 object.
Yeah.
That is duck themed.
Oh yeah.
That'd be quite fun.
It would.
Just bring gifts, guys. We love gifts.
Yeah.
And we'll put it in the
something
studio.
nice.
Bring some fun stuff and we'll put it in the studio.
Yeah, actually do that. That's a good idea.
Give us stuff. Give us
us
gifts.
Buy us nice things.
Give us stuff now.
Point it every now and again.
Yeah, we need to get a little shelf up for Hutchie's stuff and that.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Yeah, we do.
Tony's.
Can I start with a clip that really made me laugh?
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, go on my
Of course you can, mate.
one.
Set the scene. Was it last night?
I can't remember when it was, but it didn't half make me chuckle. So it's the second one up.
I've seen that.
this. It's so funny.
Is it the wedding?
Yeah.
Oh no, I've seen a different one. Oh my god, is he going to? Oh my god.
He's ready to pounce on it.
He's going to punch his wife.
Look,
Wait, what? Over that?
it's like,
She's like, no.
it's like tradition, isn't it? You push the cake in the face.
Yeah.
She's like,
And
what
he's-
have I just said
What?
yes to?
Wow.
What on earth have I just got
On the
myself
wedding
into?
day as well.
To the point where the best man had to go, no, Carl, not here. Not here, Carl. She even pans over a little bit as if to go, Jesus Christ.
Like, I've just said I'm going to spend the rest of my life with this guy.
Yeah, watch it one more time, please. It really makes me laugh. It's not funny, but it is.
Because he's ready for the right hook there.
Yeah,
Look at that.
like, he's like,
Oh my god. Look at him ready to go.
Oh, girl.
Oh,
She's beautiful as well.
is she beautiful?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a wedding this weekend. Got fucking
Have you?
Rudy's one. No,
Oh, yeah, nice.
So
Congratulations.
I'm dreading to get in that suit because I've put more weight on.
No, I think you've
Nah, I'm getting.
you've slung
are
down
you
a
not
little
doing
bit.
more walks?
Yeah, but I mean,
He's like an old. Talking to him like he's an 80-year-old.
oh my god! Right, so there's a little cafe in the woods by my mum and dad's here. Started going to, and in the cafe there is a midget Down syndrome girl.
What? Hang on a minute. Hang on.
It's like kept there as like an ornament. Oh,
Why is that notable?
That's fucking incredible. Have you ever seen one before?
No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, but when you're like,
Is she just got Down syndrome and is really small, or is she?
no, she's
a dwarf.
she's teeny tiny.
Does
Man.
she have dwarfism and Down syndrome?
I think she got both. Yeah. But like, okay, imagine 9:30 in the morning and you're like, oh, I could do with a good coffee here. Just do good coffee, and then you get served by a dwarf.
Oh, wait.
She works there.
She makes you done me coffee.
oh my god! I thought you were just like hanging about.
I need you to take, because they have loads of like.
I need to take
No,
you.
they do, and I walked
She
in.
was just driving past Ted slow. In and out. Oh my god, it's
Mate, there's loads of their cute ones there. So there's a lad who works there, and like he's I don't know what he's got.
What this is? This is a cafe where they allow for people who are challenged to come
That's
and
the
work,
word,
so they can live a normal life. And Callum goes as if it's a fucking freak show.
I have not said that.
You don't even drink coffee.
He just goes in and sits down with him.
Oh mate, but I
Newspaper peeking over the top every now and again.
little holes cut in it to watch them.
Excuse me, say if you're not going to come in and not buying it, can you not burst out in laughs every 3 minutes? It's really disheartening for the
I walked in the other day, and it's like it's like a little courtyard, and it's like a truck. Do you know what I mean? So like there's like a truck in there that they work in, but it's like a big truck, like a little where they got like the little stove and stuff inside.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean? And I walked in the courtyard, and all I heard was "Hello," and I was like,
I bet that's not what she sounds like.
I was like, whoa, where's that come from? And then there was like this girl in like a little wheelchair doing leaflets, but she wasn't even looking at me. But she just screamed there, and yeah, it's I'll take you to it though. Like they're all dead fun in there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I bet they are.
So one of them, I got me and Meg went there today, and there was a lad there, and he was just dead proud of himself because I asked for 2 orange juices, and he came over and looked at me and went, "Like this, yeah?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, that's sick." It's like, "You're good, you."
Patronising bastards.
No, like they're cool as fuck. Like they are fun.
Yeah.
Just that little small down zone fucking caught me off guard, you know. Because
9:30 in the morning, that is.
Yeah.
Time shouldn't be relevant. I mean,
No, it should. Like, it's gotta be.
Unless they're standing over your bed as you wake.
I think that would be the same surprise level I would be.
Yeah.
If she was standing over. Morning.
But you. Oh my god!
Where'd you come from?
This is cruel. But
It's not cruel. I'm saying how much I like them. I'm just saying, like.
But you would make it a banging coffee in the morning, which is the good thing.
Yeah.
You'd be like,
proper
in it,
getting herself and shit.
You do like art for you and stuff on your phone.
Oh, nah, they're really fun. It's good because there's like one guy who works there who's like, I think he's like the owner, and because they do it in Sainsbury's as well, don't they?
What?
With the higher like Down syndrome and stuff, like that's like part of like
Like an initiative.
that they do, not initiative. Like like it was like a government thing.
Imagine that, mate. You get an email. Yeah, comes out for the induction day, right? And it's just you and it's
Fucking hell, what great has he got? But he's your supervisor.
Oh my god! Some guy have a weed.
Really? They do it. There's a Sainsbury's here where they have a Down syndrome lad on the counter, and I asked for him for a pouch of amber leaf, and he was just not getting it. Like he just kept getting me different things. And he was like touching other things, and I was like, no. And he was like, huh? this one? I was like, no.
And he's your supervisor. It's the funniest thing ever. But he works his way up the corporate ladder.
Yeah.
I know he's a general manager of
I hate to see where you're going to take this, but there was a Down syndrome girl who became a lawyer, like the first one ever to like pass
What cases did she have?
I feel so bad laughing.
Why? We're not laughing. I think it's incredible.
I know.
Well, did you ever see that cafe in Amsterdam called Downies and Brownies?
No, it's a lie. That's a lie.
I've heard of it, but I've
Google
not
it,
seen
the Downies and Brownies, and it's just only Down syndromes who work there. Because I think they're fucking great, you know. They're just always dead happy and that.
Yeah.
There we go, Downies and Brownies, Netherlands.
No way.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Downies and Brownies.
Was someone 4.5 out of 5? Some fucking cruel prick. Didn't even give it 5 star. Can we see the reviews, please?
Oh my god.
Food service 4 star. No, let's see the bad ones. Looks cozy decor, quite some people for lunch, but not overcrowded. Revolving door broken.
Well,
How did he get out?
strong out.
Not so easy to communicate with staff. Oh, that's heavy.
That's
That.
really, do they know that they've got Down syndrome, or are they just going in like?
They're probably like me with a 9:30 in the morning. You're like, fuck me. These more caffeine than me.
Do you know what though? At least you're not going to a Costa or a Starbucks to give you that, lads.
Oh, mate, yeah.
You support.
I support local.
business.
I love it, mate. It's literally the best little coffee place.
Leaving a bad
Good
review.
coffee as well, to be fair. I mean, it's a good business model, though, Brownies and Downies. Like, because there's
Yeah,
quite a few of them as well. Yeah.
But I love the way he's went difficult to communicate with staff.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't realise. He's just unaware of
He's in
it.
Amsterdam. He's probably thinking of different Downies.
Oh, that'd be a terrible place to go to. In Amsterdam. Like,
Yeah.
it can't be in Amsterdam, that. I did tell you when I went to Amsterdam and I sort of fell on it. He was in a wheelchair and someone parked him up facing the wall.
Oh no!
And there was a canal, like a beautiful canal behind him. And
Directly
they didn't even turn him around so he could like watch things. He was just staring at the bricks.
No way.
Like a dog tied up on a pole. He's just naughty cornered him.
Parked him up.
Oh, there's little hazards on and that.
Literally the other way. There's all different nations and people from all over the world. There's literally naked, gorgeous women in windows, streams, the smells of restaurants, and he's parked them up on the face of the wall. Pissy wall, pissy Amsterdam wall. I've had a great time recently. Just been just couching myself. I enjoy being a couch potato. I'm really good at it.
Do you have like certain snacks and that?
It's usually whatever I get. I cook for a while, make a big mess, eat the thing in 5 minutes, and then I'll just snack all day. But it's whatever. Beef hula hoops.
Ooh,
I've got back into them.
Oh, gee, crisp. They're the
They've
best.
brought fucking the barbecue walkers back
no way.
in Tesco. It's in the meal deal. Yeah.
In the meal deal. That
Got them?
changes the
I imagine you can get them separately. No,
No, they never used to have them.
didn't they?
They never used to have. They got rid of them. It was only Lay's, weren't it?
It's not very
Yeah.
British, is it? Worcestershire sauce, please. I like a bit
You
of
used to do like all the mad ones, like the like full English one.
Yeah,
remember
now and again.
the full
Do you
English
know what I used to
crisps?
love when they do the World Cup one?
yeah,
And it was
that
named
was
after
fun.
footy players.
No, it was like different countries. So like
Their flavour
Argentina would be like a dish from Argentina. And it tastes like that.
That was.
It was nuts.
yeah.
Why don't they do that anymore?
I don't know. Remember the fiver they used to put in the crisps?
Yeah,
you had to get like a little
vaguely,
fiver in
like,
that.
it was all in a little plastic case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nuts.
That was sick,
I had a few of them.
Through the fivers. Wouldn't surprise me.
I probably had about 15 quid's worth of walkers. Yeah.
Sorry, why did you do the little couch potato and that?
Yeah, sorry, I've just been nailing. I know I've been. People are like, I'm talking about movies way too much, but it's all I do. It's boss.
It's day-to-day life,
I love
innit?
it. I love it. I absolutely love it. But your dad loves this one as well. I was telling you about it.
He's a
didn't
big fan, yeah.
Papillon. Papillon. It's a fucking boss movie. Charlie Hunnam. Sons of Anarchy. I never watched Sons of Anarchy.
It's good, you know.
yeah.
Couldn't get into it.
It's good. It's one of them, though, where I smash in a series loads and then I just get bored of it. And then I just forget to finish it. But it is really good, to be fair.
I don't know. I had a little go of it. And I was just like, more violence. Do you know what I mean?
Fair.
But yeah, so he's in it. Remy Malek, the kids who played Freddie Mercury and that.
He's cool.
He's good, yeah.
In this?
In Papillon,
Isn't
yeah.
it's an old film, though, isn't it?
No, but yeah, they remade it. The first one was in the 70s with Steve McQueen and not Michael Douglas. Shit, the one who played Tootsie in that. Is it Michael Douglas? Maybe. Anyway, regardless. Yeah, and they remade it, but it's a true story about this. He was a safe cracker in Paris, and like dead, well, like notorious thief, and he got accused of a murder of a pimp that he didn't commit. And back then in France, they'd send you to like French Guyana if it was murder.
What's that?
It's like a labour camp in Africa.
Oof.
Because France owns parts of Africa.
yeah.
They still do. They they colonised it, didn't they? And so they just it's the worst conditions in and you're just mining all day and stuff. Like the worst. Like there's a sodomy going on. Like people are raping each other and stuff like that. And at the start, they say. But yeah, immediately he's like, I'm gonna escape. Like, even on the boat over, people are stabbing each other and all that. There's a bit where someone realises that someone swallowed his money, so he cuts him open for his money.
You with your fucking
$5 walkers. Just loads of builders breakfast crisps.
Eating on the boat.
Eating all the rations. Everyone's like, "Where's the food?" Keegan's like,
Stuff it. Thingies in my mouth. Yeah, I wouldn't last a minute. Yeah, someone realises that he swallows his money, so he cuts his belly open and gets the money out of his belly. Yeah. I was in the book apparently. He gets to this prison, and the warden says, "If you escape, we're going to try and kill you. We're going to try and shoot you. If you manage to survive that, and we get you back, you're going to spend 2 years in solitary. So 2 years, full 2 years in a room, like small, obviously smaller than this." To feed you and give you water, but that's it. And it's a silent one. So if you're screaming and shouting and stuff like that, you get battered, you get punished. So obviously he escapes, and then they say, right, if you escape again, you get 5 years in solitary. Don't see anyone. He escapes. This fella, Henry something his name was. Will you Google his name, please? Henry.
What
French guy. Papillon. If you just Google Papillon. Mate, he escaped about 9 times apparently, and I kept so.
he must have been old as fuck on his 9th attempt.
Well, yeah, but apparently, the thing is, it's now been questioned how much of it was true.
Well, it doesn't make sense. So if you had to go 5 years on the second one,
yeah, what's
he would have been well old, wouldn't he?
Oh, him.
Henry.
Charlie Hunnam, yeah, or the real Papillon, maybe. Fascinating, though, like the way they escape and they get sent to another prison. But there's a bit in it where he gets 5 years in solitary, and you see him walk out the cell and he's grey. And you're like, oh my god! Like, he goes,
it was like you after lockdown, though.
It was like, wow, he just walked out with
like
long
Johnny
grey hair.
Knoxville. Do you remember when he went all fucking grey?
Nails and that.
Yeah.
Henry Chiari, yeah, well, I can't pronounce that.
Oh wow.
And the tattoos are sick.
1973.
Because they were all French ex-sailors and that, so they're all like tattered up to fuck, but they look brilliant. So if you had like an anchor on your chest, that meant you were obviously you were a sailor. What he's got is a butterfly, like a blue. Apparently that means butterfly in French, papillon. It's French for butterfly, right. And that was his nickname. But it's like a blue butterfly on it, and it looks sick.
Yeah.
But you'd have to be in good shape. You couldn't just have it. You know what I mean?
No.
It's brilliant. Eventually, he escaped off an island on coconuts. Made a raft out of coconuts. Again, escaped this prison.
So creative.
It's nuts what he actually went through. There's a bit where he's on sea for like 3 days and he killed 2 people who escaped with them. These 2 other prisoners escape on a boat with them, and after a while they're like, right, the boat's gonna sink, so everyone just need to go, and they end up killing the other 2 to survive. Mate, he gets brought into this nunnery. They wash up on an island where he gets brought into a nunnery. And the nun says to them, listen, and this actually happened to him. And they say, listen, we realise why you're here. What did you do? And he's honest with it. And he says, murder. But I'm innocent. I never did it. And she's like, okay, sound. And then she just rings up the authorities.
Boo.
Right.
And he gets taken right back. And she's like, well, if you're not actually guilty, God will save you. Because she was a nun. Do you know what I mean? And she knew the authorities would pay her. It's heavy.
No.
He escapes at the end. He escapes on a raft, makes it to like Venezuela, where he like manages to like build a life somehow.
Oh no.
And his wife, and he eventually writes this novel, and his wife says, you got to publish it. So he still has a warrant on him in France. If he was caught in France, he'd probably go back to jail for the murder.
God.
But he gets to France, sneaks all this right into a publisher, and in the film they've made it a little bit more open now, and the fella says, like, I've read it and this is unbelievable, is this actually your story? And he goes, it's the story of a lot of men who went there and escaped. So what do you think is, like, apart from his own story of escape, he got loads of others and put that in it a little bit. But it's a brilliant film. It made me want to read the book.
Have you read the book?
No.
I mean, my dad's got it there. Like, it's like the only book he's read.
It's really good story.
He loves it, like.
Tom's Movie Corner.
He's got his own theme tune.
Yeah, that was good. Boss man.
Oh, sick.
So yeah, there's one for you.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrifying, that.
I know.
Have they still got this prison?
No. They all got disbands and D and stuff because they're inhuman.
Well, yeah.
Inhuman. It was oh yeah, and if you killed while you were in the prison another inmate or an officer, you got your head cut off.
What?
No, like by a guillotine.
Yeah.
By like a guillotine, yeah. Back in the day.
Should bring all that shit back, I reckon.
Guillotines.
Yeah.
You just want to stand at the front and get the blood spray.
Splash on.
Yeah.
Nah, just for like bad crimes though, like hanging and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like a capital punishment? You were fan of capital
Yeah,
punishment?
I am. For like something like if you like like if something horrific,
Yeah.
then you should 100%.
Defo. Nonsense.
Yeah,
Rapists.
nonsense.
Women voting.
Oh my god, yeah, kill them.
Men in general.
Okay, Idi Amin.
In a class.
I'm not.
The other day, so we went Lancaster on Sunday, and we went past a labour club, like a men's labour club.
Oh, whoa.
It's been there for like over 100 odd years. Oh, no, 1899. That's when it started. That one, and it's still men only in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Is that the one here?
The one here
The one
is
here,
only just started accepting women. Like probably like the last 10 years.
Oh lads, fellas.
You know what I mean?
What are you doing?
But I've you know,
How funny is that though, being like 60-year-olds and being like, no girls allowed.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're
Boys
in
club.
Clubhouse.
Yeah,
They all kiss
It's the
each
only
other's
reason
bums.
why you do it.
Yeah,
So you
that's what we do. We do kiss. We do
I know, I was on the door like, woo. Fellas.
Tickling ball taps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, old men's balls, just
crazy how it's still
like-
allowed to go.
like pendulums, hypnotising me. Did you see the hypnotist, Jamie and Tony's hypnotist?
I did, but I don't think he saw me.
Wait. What?
You look like an African grey, but what was he like? Would you reckon he was real? I don't think he was real, man.
I think you need to explain why you're laughing so hard.
Doesn't matter. But yeah, apparently they had Tony and Jamie as a hypnotist.
Yes, and
He looked like randomised on Sims.
No, like American clothes. Do you think he was legit? I think he was full of shit. Sorry about. Yeah, sorry. It's just true.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. I didn't spend that much time with him, but I don't know. I think some people are very like susceptible.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the word?
I'm very
To it.
susceptible.
And because apparently it's like 85% of people can't get it done to them, and
And the ones you pay,
the 15%, the 15%. But it's to do with like, I think if you're actually like got like if you're a bit on the spectrum, you can't get it done to you.
That
makes
would make
sense.
sense.
Yeah.
That
So
makes
like he was
sense.
trying to Hutchie and it wasn't working on Hutchie, which makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Because he works in that cafe
You
on
on about,
weekends.
You on about?
Got a Saturday day shift.
Yeah, so I don't know. I reckon because I got hypnotised, didn't I, like years ago, for like
What
to
did you
stop
do?
smoking.
Oh,
Well, 24 hours at work.
that worked. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say that worked
Doesn't
well.
it, yeah, isn't the smoking one where they go, it's going to make you sick every time you
Yeah,
want to
my mum and dad got it done to them because they were like chain smokers, like full on, like
Like the band.
and then yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Silly little boy today, aren't you?
It's Guinness, you know.
Guinness does make you silly.
Makes me giddy.
Yeah. Yeah, and then they haven't smoked for about 15 years now, maybe.
Really, yeah.
Yeah.
Susceptible muppets.
Yeah.
You weak minds and spirits. I'm joking.
I can't believe you said that to
I haven't seen
me.
many in a while, so I'm gutted.
No, my mum. Oh, you haven't seen it yet, but my
Seen your
mum
man?
bought Black Santa.
Oh,
It's the
yeah.
fucking.
We'll put a picture
we'll
in
put a
right
picture
now.
of Black Santa. It's my mum bought a 5'5"
Yeah.
black African Santa for the hallway.
Yeah. Eamonn as well. Enjoy your new software and bring him in a jazzy way.
Yeah.
Yeah, please, yeah.
I don't know how it's just that's what's Eamonn now.
But I really want to put him in the studio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in Christmas, people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
once it
bring him
turns
in.
December.
So
But your
funny.
ma's got it in the hall.
Oh, just for
no.
the.
It's a bit
rich
racist,
dude.
then. Do you reckon it's a bit racist? Is
What do you
Marie-
mean? He'll be behind me. This is the black corner. There'll be two of us and two of
It's
you.
too many, man. I don't know if it is racist or not.
I don't know, because it's like, you're a black family. So,
Well, my mum thought it was Indian. That's why she got it, because she thought it'd be a laugh.
Why did you think it was Indian? Because that is clearly a black man.
I don't know. I think I don't know where she got it from.
Timu.
Probably, yeah. Well, it was like 150 quid on the price tag, and I went, "You did not pay for that," and she went, "No, I got it like a much cheaper price." And then I was like, "It's probably because
80 quid.
it's probably
Still
because
like 10 expensive.
because it's been there for so long."
yeah, people went, I'm not having that out.
Yeah, who
He
wants
went,
a
"Take it.
black Santa?"
Take it off my hands, please. Scares the kids.
She probably got it from like a charity shop or something because that's all she goes to.
I love think about that in a charity shop. She's just looking around. She sees that.
Oh my god! Someone else comes to take the other one off the shift and they go, "Oh my god, someone bought a Black Friday Christmas." And they go, "No,
just all laughing at me, mum.
We painted the black. We painted the black.
You black-faced Santa.
Yeah, but
That must be so weird though for like. If he like if he was black and young and you were like, why is this white? Why is he white? Do you know what I mean?
But wasn't it actually based on an actual person?
I don't think so.
Who actually gave gifts to...
Lad, he's not real, lad.
No, but it's based on a real guy.
Wait there, what? What?
Yeah, he's not. He's not real.
Well, next year I'll say the Easter money is not real. He was actually a real person.
Chris Kringle.
Wasn't it to do with
but didn't he have a black slave?
Yeah,
the original one, the German one.
I think so. I think that's what it was. Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Kringle.
So maybe he got promoted.
There's like a big mushroom theory about it as well, which I need to try and find out what it was. Yeah, like actually taking mushrooms.
Wait, what's this theory? Mushroom?
I don't know off the top. Dean knows it. Dean Conklin.
The fact
he
that
told me about
people
it.
were tripping.
Yeah,
and just came up with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's sick. Yeah, I can imagine that.
What
if he was an alien?
All right, Joe Rogan.
Think about it. He has a sleigh that flies. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but to be fair, that goes with like the Cotton Eye Joe thing.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say about it because that's all about slavery, innit?
Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah. So it's to do with like a slave coming. Because he's like, it was like, if it wasn't for Cotton Eye Joe, I'll be married a long time ago, and it's to do with like I think it's to do like a slave coming in, like sleeping with his wife.
Oh no way! I thought it was just a jaunty tune.
Nah.
Where people do no. Hey, hey.
Yeah. See, here we go. It's a folk song. It's associated with enslaved people on the southern plantations. The song is about an older man who laments that his love was stolen by a swindler who would seduce people's wives.
And we're all just like, where did it come from?
But it's like I've like kids are singing it and that as well, aren't they?
It's a banger.
There must be so much stuff like that about that's got like a proper deep dark history in it.
Should we watch that little video? It's a little 1 minute video.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So today in country music history, we are going to talk about the song Cotton Eye Joe. Most folks know it as the goofy dance beat song that plays between intervals and sports games, which is a shame because it's a proud 200-year-old folk song that's basically about the Old West version of the Tender Swindler. Now the version that you probably know was recorded by Rednecks, which was a group of Swedish DJs just having some fun, making a parody, even though country music is in fact very popular in Sweden. And all that goofiness covers up the song that's underneath it, which comes from the point of view of an older man lamenting that when he was young, the love of his life was stolen by this handsome, fast-talking, slick swindler who would come into town, seduce people's wives, and then disappear in the middle of the night, leaving a path to destruction. With Netflix documentaries like The Tender Swindler and The Puppet Master coming out, I feel like this song is more relevant than ever. I'd like to rectify this. If enough folks comment under this video saying they'd be interested in hearing this...
Okay, this is just
promo.
I
never knew that. Oh, speaking of slaves and stuff like that. Well, on the topic of slavery, do you know Malcolm X? Well, Malcolm X is, he was like the Muslim lead, you know, like figure and all that. You know, he went to jail for like 10 years, and he was like, he used to rob houses and sell cocaine and like, and that's where big. And he went to jail for that, and he obviously found Islam in jail.
What? But didn't he go Christian?
No, he was a Muslim.
Like later on, though.
No.
Was he always Muslim?
Yeah.
Or did he go? Was he Christian then?
No,
Muslim?
he was. So he was raised. His dad was a pastor, and in like the deep south, and they used to get the houses burned down by like the KKK and stuff. So then they moved to Harlem in the 60s or 50s, and he got into crime, and and was like a fucking. It's really funny in the movie because he's like, I used to sleep with white women, and it was like, how could you do it, Malcolm? He's like, I know, Lord damn it, the devil's woman,
it's probably
the white devils, because Malcolm, no, I used to fuck them all. I go down to a farmer's market, I pick me up some crackers, take them back in that black Nick. Malcolm, no. But I repented. You can't do. And That's what he used to fucking do. He used to shag all kinds of white women. But it's boss Denzel plays him in the movie, obviously. And
Sick
fucking
Denzel, isn't he?
Denzel, mate. Oh yeah, I got in a little Denzel hole the other day.
He was classing Bruce Almighty.
He was creating.
No, that was Black Panther. He was in.
Yeah. He was creating Wakanda Forever as well. Yeah, he was sick though, man. But yeah, and then he got shot by other Muslims because he wasn't Muslim enough.
What is Muslim enough?
Yeah, what?
So yeah, because people thought he was a black supremacist, and he was for a little bit. He thought the white race and black race should be separated, and you know. And
What
stuff
do you
like
think?
Lives like I like what I'm hearing.
What do you think?
What about apartheid?
About segregation.
Bring it back, but give you guys the smaller part this time.
The different water fountain.
Yeah.
Well, the
See how
minorities,
you
no?
like it.
I'm French.
Have yours full of Kool-Aid.
Wait, they were all minorities. Minorities!
Yeah, we're all French,
I'm
innit?
Irish and French. Yeah. I'm a minority, I'm not English.
We are the box taking podcasters.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, man, it's dead sad. So he was like a proper far right. Well, I don't know far right, but he was really, really strict Muslim. And then his mentor turns out loads of shit came out about him, like he was shagging all these fucking young girls and getting them pregnant, and then just being like, I never met that bitch. And we were all like, no, I've got 3 kids to you, and we're all starving. And you're like one of the richest men ever. Can you? And he was like, I don't know you.
When did they actually put the law in though for like age in America? Because I feel like loads of them were just being fucking rascals back in the day.
Rascals.
Do you know what I mean?
You mean paedophiles?
Yeah,
rascals. Fuck it in.
Because there must have been loads like that.
Yeah.
Do you know? You know, I'm really waiting for something to come out about.
Wow.
Don't say it.
No,
Don't say only fools and horses.
No.
Okay.
I've actually got his name.
I maintain
The one who
voiced. Not came out yet.
the one who voiced over Woody.
Tom
Hanks?
Yeah.
I love the way that's how you associate Tom Hanks. Woody.
And Castaway and that. Because I really like him,
You sound like me, man.
but I can't trust his son.
Chet.
Chet.
Big up Chet Hanks. He's the fucking boy.
He speaks Jamaican.
Bumperclad.
Oh, it's that one.
And I'm like, what has your dad done for you to do that?
Yeah, get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because you're so fucking clean cut.
Hear me
And
now. Shut up, Chet Hanks.
Do you know what I mean? And like, he's in like
Big
such big films.
Yeah, he's
Do you
one of
know
the
what I
biggest
mean?
stars ever.
There's gotta be something on him. Like, I don't get it. You can't have a white Jamaican son when you're not from Jamaica.
The fact of the matter is, when they fired Andrew Beckett because he had AIDS, they broke the law. Philadelphia, Tom Hanks, Denzel Washington. Oh, we teamed them
Tom's
up.
movie time.
African dance.
But yeah, I reckon something's gonna come out about him. And you hear that here first, guys.
And that's funny. Right, so do you want to talk about Quincy Jones again? We are basically a black podcast.
Bring in the Black Santa.
Quincy Jones. So you don't know what Quincy Jones is, do you?
I've heard of Quincy
Yeah.
Jones. I'm just, I'm not a couch potato.
No, true. You know,
But to be fair, I am. To be fair, I just play games and you just watch films.
you just go out on the ale.
I don't like that
Yeah, man.
smile.
He looks cool.
You
as
don't like his
fuck.
style, his boss.
No, smile. That's a creepy smile.
So look like who he's with.
That is a mad smile. To be fair, he's smiling like he's just got loads of teeth.
No, just doesn't want to let you know.
His scarf's fun.
If you look at us, why is Quincy Jones so important? That's the first one.
An American record
made up.
producer, composer, arranger. What's an arranger?
Like musical.
Oh, he's an EGOT winner.
What the fuck's that?
So he's won like an Emmy, a Golden Globe, an Oscar, and a Tony.
Wow.
And there's only like, I think there's like 6 of them.
Handful of them.
That's cool.
Yeah,
cool as
he's
fuck.
brilliant, man. Like Will Smith tells a story about how he got famous, and Quincy Jones found him and like called everyone up and was like, we've got to make it happen somehow. So they're like, oh, what can we do with you? Like that's how much power he had. And they just went, just make him a star. And he was like, all right, you're a musician, but we'll give you the show as well. And
Wow.
he was, yeah,
That's cool.
R.I.P. Quincy.
What are 3 facts about Quincy Jones? Can we click on that? Never learned how to drive an automobile. That is a fun fact.
Suffered a brain aneurysm in the 70s.
Wow.
No,
These are
yeah,
the 2
yeah.
top facts. 6 Grammys.
No, 26.
Oh, 26.
Yeah.
He was the boy. Worked with everyone. Like from like fucking Sam Cooke, Al Green. Like he was the producer for all them.
The 2 boys, them.
Yeah.
Love Al Green.
I was born by a river in a little tent. I feel like we used to sing a lot more. We stopped singing.
We can bring it back.
You're just
I was going to be as well. It's a song then.
You're in such a giddy mood today.
It's the Guinness. I don't know why.
Guinness does it too, yeah.
It makes me all silly and fluffy. Tell you what's not silly: the Amazon rainforest and its destruction.
So we're just £3 a month, guys.
You can put it in my account, and I promise you I'll get it to them. Promise you I'll get it straight to them. Yeah, I've been watching. You know that? Have you ever seen the Paul Rosalie?
No.
He's done Joe Rogan a few times, and he's like, he lives in the Amazon, white American fella, but lives and works in the Amazon, preservation of animals. The most interesting fella ever. There's stories he tells of like uncontacted tribes and stuff like that.
I love all that. Love it.
Amazing.
So
I love
excited.
The
uncontacted
guy who got
tribes.
killed in that, see him? The
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
idiot.
He was
Why,
like,
what did he do?
Just fucking contacted it.
No, he-
This was in
he
India.
wanted to bring them Christianity. He wanted to bring them Christianity, and he
well,
just
he
went,
deserved it then.
Is that I was thinking about the island in India, you know, the Senegal Island.
oh, right, yeah.
And the Indian government's like, hey, just fucking let these chill here. Don't go and see them. And then like this American was like, I'm going to go over with a boat.
Got a Bible,
and
yeah.
go over there. And then they like all greeted him on the beach and were like, oh yeah, come over, hey. And then took him to the camp and just chopped them up and ate them.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
He got fucking killed. The fucking idiot.
Mad, innit?
Well, yeah.
Oh, mate, he tells a boss story where, like, the fella he's worked with for years, and he's like an Amazon expert. He's one of the only people who can survive in the Amazon on his own. And he was familiar with the tribes, and he'd seen each other a few times, but every time they think you're like a fucking demon.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They see planes go over, and they're like, what the fuck is that? They've lived there for hundreds of years. He explains that, like, when the rubber boom happened, like the industrial boom, so like Henry Ford, when he started making cars, he sent like death squads out to the Amazon rainforest to just push all these people out so they could take all the trees, you know, to, like, I don't know, to make rubber. There was rubber plants. And that sounds fake, but honestly, God, that's how they made tires in the day.
The old rubber plant theory.
Yeah, it sounds fake, doesn't it? But that's They used to get rubber back from trees, and they just like decimated all these. So the people who eventually went deep into the forest, deep into the forest enough where no people were going to come in, and the stories was like, if you see a white man, they're there to kill you. They're there to kill you, or the devils, and he tells this boss story where JJ, and he thought he didn't want to try and contact them so much, he was just trying to help them because he knew the food was scarce. So he loaded up a boat with bananas, and he's trying to push it over the river in the Amazon, and they like the side, but it's quite still far away. But they've got bows and arrows on the beach, and their bow and arrows are like
fucking
crazy,
massive, aren't they?
nuts, mate, bigger than I can stretch. And as he's pushing over the boat, he looks up and just sees an arrow just coming straight for him, and he moves his head in times where it like nearly takes his ear off. He trumped him. Fight. And then it shows the picture of the fella, and he's just got the craziest scar all the way around his head. And he's like, just leave them alone. He's like, the fine.
Did he get the bananas? Did he send like a little note as well?
Yeah, they do. I don't think there were no papers, would they? It's like it's that mad.
I remember I was listening to a podcast about this guy, and he was talking about a book that it was through with like a tribe there, and they were trying to figure out what planes were in the sky, and they thought there was roads in the sky, and they couldn't understand that they were planes, so they were like trying to figure out if it was a road, and they were trying to build a road in the sky.
Mad.
And they were like, is that like the whole thing with like religion? Or like how things, would they like interpret it to be like, what is this magical thing?
No concept at all.
Yeah. So it was like this whole big theory on it, and like listening to him, I was like, yeah, it's so true, innit?
Yeah. Or maybe they thought they were like fucking ginormous birds, like some kind of animal.
Yeah.
That was like you would.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love all that contacted tribe shit.
Mental, mate.
And then the scary ones are like, when did delete you and stuff like that. You tell, you've got to, if you're interested in that stuff, you've got to watch him. The stories he tells of like he's in the Amazon for days, and he's coming round a bend, and he was in like a apocalypse now, like kind of jungle where like there's no civilization for hundreds of miles. And he says he's coming around a bend on the river and there's smoke, and he's like, I know it's not loggers, you know what I mean? And he says, and he peeked around, and they're miles and miles away, like football fields away. But he just see him, and he went to turn around, and he was like around for like 2 hours. And he just couldn't run anymore.
Oh my God.
And gone in the river and all that. And he was just, and then he said, so when he's trying to sleep, this is boss. So apparently, when they don't want to speak, they'll use like animal calls, like monkey calls to speak each other. And as a guide, when he first got there, said, if you ever hear an animal call, if you're out in the forest and you hear an animal call, it doesn't quite sound like an animal. It might be an uncontacted tribe. And he said he'd have dreams where he can hear the animal calls, and he were all outside the tent coming to kill him and all that. And he'd wake up and just fucking start running again for 2 hours in the forest. It's terrifying, the stories he tells.
I'd hear like a wolf whistle and be like, oh, thanks.
Guys, do you want to come join me? And zip in the tent.
Join me hammock. Yeah, it's fucking the Amazon. I seen a thing about, because Graham Hancock's done another series on it.
I don't like him.
Do you not know?
No.
Why?
Because he's just like, because he's saying that the Amazon rainforest is man-made, and it's not.
Yeah, but it's like the species of plant, like the trees and that are there now.
Yeah.
On from there.
Okay, is that what I mean?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I just find him dead. Like, apparently, that Paul Rosalie hates him, and I like Paul Rosalie now, so I'm like, yeah, fuck Graham Hancock.
Yeah. We've done like a dead interesting thing with like ayahuasca, because it's like from there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So it's like the two plants that you use to create it on their own, they don't do anything unless they're together. But there's like over millions or like billions or whatever species of plants.
Oh, yeah.
So like, how the fuck can people figure out that these two plants can go together?
How did it come about?
It's on like this really intense trip, and
it's meant to be the most intense high ever, isn't it?
I wanted to do it. I was going to go Peru, weren't I?
What?
To like go.
Like Sting, where's this came from? Going to Peru in a white, just in a white cagoule, Callum on a beach somewhere. Like,
no, I was looking at it.
Machu Picchu.
I know it was. That was like part of the trip. So you can go for 2 weeks, and you go up in like the mountains in a camp and that, and you do like an ayahuasca retreat, and you go like Machu Picchu and stuff, and like go like all around. I was like, oh, look, be sick.
How bad was your hangover or your come down before you?
Fuck Wales.
That is true.
Fuck Wales. I'm going to Machu Picchu. That's funny, yeah.
That was a bad
That comes
Fuck
out.
Wales, I need to get to Peru.
You know what though? Like
My mama's not going to cut it. I'm going to have to go up Mount Everest for this comes out.
part of the year, because you're not allowed to do certain things before you do ayahuasca.
Like what?
So you can't smoke for 2 weeks. You can't have sex for 2. You can't like ejaculate or anything. You've got to be fully clear.
Is that right?
Yeah, can you Google it? For like ayahuasca, you can't do anything.
Is that right?
Is that right?
Is that right? Yeah, I'd like to have a little go of ayahuasca. I haven't had a... What?
Oh yeah.
Where's the mushrooms?
I've got them here. We need to go and do
Yeah,
that.
we can't do that.
We do need to go and do. I want to go like the park or something though.
Yeah, of
Pork,
course you do.
alcohol, and sex. Is this a Muslim drug or something? It's the pork that's
And
throwing me
and
off.
sex must be a state. But is that just sex, or is that? It's not. That's not. If I was a lawyer, I'd say it doesn't say I can't wank.
Masturbation is still sex, though. It's just sex with yourself.
Yeah.
You're just looking for any loophole.
But no, I want to do DMT.
Yeah, I've had a go with
Have you done
DMT.
it before?
No, but Phil was telling me about when he done it, because he gets the pens.
Yeah.
And he's like, you just chill like in his office or whatever doing it. And he done it. He's done it twice.
Like, you're not meant to do it on your own.
He done it twice because he was like, I'm so comfortable on my own where I can do it and like trust me surroundings. So he done it, and he said he done one, and he was like this like he got taken to like a different place, and it was like a little goblin was like taking him around, going, oh Phil, like look at all this, like look at all these trees and that. And he was like, he come out of it and he was like, it's the best fucking time ever. So then he went to do it again like a week later, and he took like a hit of it and then went back like that, and he said like in his roof a hatch opened, and the exact same little goblin guy poked his head and went, nah Phil, you don't need to do it again now. You need to wait for a bit. And then closed the hatch, and Phil just got up out of it. out of the trip, and he was like,
Weird.
it was the fucking weirdest thing I've ever experienced in my life.
I never seen like African patterns. I never did, like I had a
I
good
was just
one.
I
I was just in Liv's house. I was still in his house. That's boss. That though. Like the way he told him, like, no, don't come back for a bit. Yeah.
Well, maybe bleep his name out. So done it with in Paul's house, and so Paul done it. Had like a bit of a he said it was like quite an intense trip for me. But then when we done it, sat watching him and ended up like arching backwards, and his head went like that and stared up and started shouting like mad fucking like mad Arabic language at him, and he said it was like the maddest, like was like scared. He was just sat there like, what the fuck's going on, and he was just shouting words at him, like just like looking him in the eyes and just but like backwards like
like he's possessed.
Yeah, I was just sat there
That's
like
like some out of fucking
Mate.
Hereditary.
yeah, mate. And then like as he got out of it, I was like, oh my god, I just had the best trip. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
What demon is controlling you?
I don't know.
Beelzebub? I'm scared on that. No, let's have a break. I'm spooked out. The hitters live.
Hezes.
The Archbishop of Canterbury has officially stepped down because he's a nonce. Like, it's actually happening.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Just the Archbishop of Canterbury. Like,
I thought that was
like the head of the church.
Bantery, you know, the Bantery one.
You shouldn't get to step down. You should
step up.
You should step up and non-small kids.
Own it.
This is not why I was excited, guys. But yeah, so he's a nonce.
No.
130 boys are believed to be victims.
Yeah, that's a fucking gumbus. To be fair, what a top shagger.
But yeah, there's like a whole like document on it and shit.
Oh my lord.
Yeah. There's one part where it says, I asked everyone to keep my wife Carolyn and my children in their prayers.
Children. He's got children as well.
Exactly. But just the fact that finally we are acknowledging officially that priests are nonce.
The Archbishop of Canterbury, eh?
Yeah, like he's a big old.
That's like a big deal,
guy.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Like Archbishop Canterbury,
Yeah.
like that's like one of the main ones. Isn't it?
I've heard of that.
You've Archbishop of Banterbury. That's like the Instagram, innit?
Is that what he led with when he was leading the
Yeah.
choir boys back?
Banter this, lads.
130 boys. Over how long was he? How long was he the Archbishop of Canterbury for? Archbishop.
Well, he was accused in the 70s and 80s, so at least like
That's when it was
50
popular, though,
years.
weren't it?
Yeah.
Like, no one
And
really
later
gave
in
a fuck.
Zimbabwe and South Africa. So he's not only has he been shagging young boys, he's travelled around shagging young boys. He's went to Zimbabwe and South Africa as well.
Nonsense.
Yeah.
Whoever he can.
He's got hoes in different area codes. He's got hoes in different zip codes.
I hate that was funny.
Liv was like, this is such a serious topic, guys, let's talk about this.
And we're like, yeah, lucky lad. Oh, yeah, it's fucked.
What a fucking lad. Horrible lad.
Is it?
And that's his official statements.
Rascals,
Yeah.
aren't they?
They are
Rascals. Isn't that how you
Rascals.
described them before? Rascals.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's saying that there was a review that exposed the conspiracy because they were trying to
So-
make you believe they weren't nonces, but we all know that they are.
Yeah.
But him saying I'm stepping down as this makes it sound like he's not going to jail for life.
He sounds like he's like a manager of a Premier League team.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm stepping down.
Yeah. The season's been quite rough. We had a few difficult first matches. I also nonced 130 boys. So I'm going to be stepping down from my position. Are you? Oh, how dignified and you know what I mean?
After he's had a full career in it.
Yeah.
Got all
Yeah,
the
and that's
fucking
some
money
nice
from it.
paper to say you're a nonce on as well.
It is, yeah. I
Like,
mean,
you
yeah.
can see the indents in the.
He should do a YouTube apology video where he goes, right, I never thought I'd be making this kind of video.
Does like a Manscaped advert halfway through.
Yeah.
Use code 20 nonce.
20 nonce. Or be
or
130
nonce.
nonce.
Mad that.
Yeah.
Innit?
Just a light topic to
So
start us back
is
up
that
again.
that Archbishop of Canterbury's like what are the highest religious figures in the UK? Like ranking.
Are you? Oh, I thought you meant like rank, like
He's
how
the
many
most
kids he's
senior
on.
bishop.
Shit.
Oh no way! So he's at the tippity top.
Yeah. That's why it's such a big deal.
Oh, my man, I'd love this. I told you.
Do you reckon he's gonna out people and go down with everyone else?
Go
Like a
guns
little black
blazing.
book
Yeah.
of all the other ones.
Who was that with the black book?
You should have seen Cecil. Cecil loved young cock. I wasn't even bagging bit to Cecil.
There was in Big Brother. There was that woman. This was years ago, and there was a woman who went in Big Brother, and she was just known for hooking up celebrities with prostitutes.
No.
And she had a little black book with all of the A-list celebrities who she'd done it for, and she was like, "I'm gonna die with this book."
Tingy's mate, is it not? Epstein's mate. What was her name?
Oh, Ghislaine
Maxwell.
No,
that
she was
was more-
she was on Big Brother.
Not-
Type in Big Brother. I don't even know what you'd fucking
Black
type.
book.
Was it Nadia? The one who won.
Black book. I'm sure it was on that.
Was it Sylvester Stallone's mum? Was it Nikki?
Here we go. Heidi. That's the one.
Was it the black girl who got shagged in the hot tub?
So she was
Whoa.
known for
That's a face.
being like, she just saw people out with prosies and that.
Oh, she was a
the
madam?
Hollywood madam. That was it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes it sound more cool, though.
The Hollywood madam.
Yeah.
Yeah. A-list singers. Oh, there we go. Here's a list. The A-list stars and Notorious Madam's Black Book.
Oh, yeah, let's have a look.
Oh, yeah.
Hugh
yeah, I can
Hefner's
see that.
obviously in
Oh,
there. Charlie Sheen.
yeah.
Charlie Sheen's quite open about it, to be fair.
Yeah, Hugh Hefner.
Jack Nicholson, that's no surprise.
Mick Jagger, yeah.
Jagger.
Sean Penn.
Was it Johnny Depp? I seen Johnny Depp.
Sean
as well.
Penn.
Nicolas Cage, Sean Penn.
Oh my god, Nicolas Cage, what a prostitute.
Sheen would party with up to 10 girls at a time. That does not surprise me.
What would you do with them all, though?
Always a shit about, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You do that, you do that, you do a bit of this. You just dance for a laugh. You do that. You just get one of them to do that. Just 'cause you can.
Getting 10 of the most beautiful girls from around the world to do that in front of you.
Johnny Depp.
Because George Lucas seems like a proper nerd, so I imagine George Lucas just being like dead nervous around him, like if James Allen has a brass.
Yeah.
Just being like, do you want to tour of the mansion? You know what I mean? This is the lightsaber Qui-Gon Jinn used in Star Wars 2, and she's just like, oh, what are we doing? Do you want it in the arse? Or he's like, oh, all flustered. Oh, Jar Jar. When he starts talking like Jar Jar Binks.
Thrusting, making
Because he's
lightsaber
so nervous.
noises.
Yeah.
There's a few on there who doesn't really surprise me, to be honest.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
I want the ones who don't
And
know.
by the way, fucking whatever. Prostitution, as long as they're not fucking children.
yeah.
As long as they're consenting adults, we're okay with prostitution. It's the
Mad that she's just famous through that.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I mean, you would gain some power by giving everyone else a prostitute, because then, like you said, she's got a little black book, like, oh.
But she's going on like at the time it was like UK Prime TV, and just being known as like someone who sorts out prostitutes,
Yeah, that's mad.
and everyone's like, "Oh, this is cool. Like this is it. She's a celebrity."
Oh, was it? Was she not something else? Was she not like a
No,
fashion?
that's all she. That's. Can you go back?
She was
go
just
back
a
again?
pimp. She was a female pimp.
Pretty much, yeah. So she was.
Fucking Snoop Dogg was a pimp.
It was.
Snoop Dogg was an actual pimp.
Oh, she was jailed in 2010 though. Oh no, she was once in jail. Yeah, that's probably about right.
Yeah, that's mad. Them getting there. He's gonna take people down with him, and he's gonna go down swinging. I reckon that Archbishop.
Unless he
But
gets.
he's part of the church. Like maybe he's gonna stay as holy as he can.
He was holy, all right. I don't know. That's a weak pun. Apologise for that. What's his own?
I've got the minute silence thing. That really made me laugh.
Yeah.
Not the actual minute silence, but someone going to Greg's during the minute silence.
Yeah, fun.
Yeah, and just them all stuck in the. I love how you're putting the volume.
I know,
up.
yeah.
Fella behind the desk is Indian, by the way. If you've noticed that, right?
He's still serving.
India ravished. The British Army ravished India.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We got fucked up. Big time.
That's funny, that though.
But there is a.
I've sent some
I
funny
want
ones.
to tell you the comments on it. On that. Because it's just people saying, like, where they were. You know, for the minute silence.
Oh yeah.
Someone put, I work in Tesco's and people stopped on the self-checkouts. Then someone tried to discreetly carry on and pay, and it went, club card accepted.
That's funny. Because he's like, I've got places to pee.
I can't remember what it was, but I found the comment. But someone said they work in like it's like a go ape. And someone literally set off on the zip line during a minute's silence and was going, saluting on the way down.
As the trumpets
What
are
a way
going.
to remember our troops.
Where do you reckon would be like the funniest place to have it?
Minute silence.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's a good one. Sauna.
How loud are you being in the sauna before the minute silence?
Yeah, that's a true point. Yeah. To be fair, yeah, my saunas are always quite raucous.
Yeah. When I was in the sauna when I was staying in a hotel when I was away with
Michael
Paul.
Jackson's on.
Yeah. And I was in there with Rudy, whose wedding it is at the weekend, and me and him were sat there, and then these two little old ladies came in
the sauna.
And sat in there while we were in there, and one of them went, "Oh gosh, it's so hot in here," and I went,
"Sauna, you stupid old cunt."
I went, "Yes, because you got two hot boys right over here." And then she went,
"Did she?"
Yeah.
Did you just fuck?
We'd kiss loads, yeah.
Did you fuck them two old women in the sauna?
Fuck, gay saunas fuck like they fucking saunas.
Yeah,
that's like the worst place to fuck in a sauna.
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's hot and you can't
Have you tried?
breathe. But I've tried to sit in one.
Yeah.
I tried to sit in one and it's not practical for sex.
Yeah, no. You get overheated.
Great cardio, but
Oh, yeah.
great for cardio.
Burning those calories.
Oh yeah.
I've sent another. I think I've got two more. That made me laugh. So imagine this. Imagine you're in, before we click the bottom one, imagine you're in Concert Square or something like that, outside Teddy's or something.
I've got on there.
And you see this happen.
Okay. Right, I'm ready.
Oh my god, he's massive.
He's huge and he's not on stilts or not on.
Ben Robinson.
This is a huge man who's dressed up as an avatar on a night out and trying to intervene.
No one else is dressed up either. That's the funny bit. It's just seeing him.
Defo
so
Comic
big.
Con this weekend.
That really made me laugh.
That's so funny.
I've got one more if you go up.
That is, have you ever saw the one with the little guy who's dressed to the one from Saw?
Oh, Jigsaw. He's on a little tricycle.
Nah, it's just some like little guy, and there's a lad on town going, "So what are you dressed as?" And he goes, "I am so." And he goes, "Do you want to play a game?"
That's it. Yeah.
What does he keep calling him?
He keeps going like, "Why so serious?" And he's like, "No, I'm Jigsaw and Saw." He's like, "Why so serious?" And the kid's just dead annoying. Speaking of freaks, look at this. Look at this fella.
Despite removing his ears, he's only 75% done with his transformation into what he calls the Black Alien. What he has planned next is beyond extreme. Anthony Lafredo's transformation started.
Good looking guy as well, man.
Handsome man.
He realized he wasn't happy in his body, and he said the more he removed, the more complete he felt. He's cut off his top lip, sliced his tongue in two, cut off the front of his nose, cut off both of his ears, has cut off two of his fingers, and has various implants in his arms and head.
Cut off two of his fingers.
Is wild. At the end of last year, Anthony said the project had lost all meaning to him and he was done altering his body. But that was short-lived as he's just started working on his transformation once again. He eventually wants to split his arm in half and even amputate one of his legs.
He wants to take one of his own legs off.
He's only 75% done with his transformation into what he calls the...
Why?
I'd love to see an interview with one of them and go, why?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this to yourself?
He was a good looking guy as well.
Like, why are you doing this to yourself?
Yeah,
Like,
that's body dysmorphia on
Two
another
willies.
level.
Two willies would be fun.
no,
Yeah,
but it's not going to be
that's
two
one-
willies. It's
that's
going to be
two
one
small
dick cut in half.
One willy.
How's he
He's not
wait?
going to have two dicks. I reckon it's just going to dribble out of his mutilated cock.
Can he still get?
Imagine that's what happened.
Can he still get hard?
Two pistols.
Can he still get hard in that?
No.
Probably.
You cut it in half. It's not getting hard. No way. I don't know. But it's quite sad that it actually quite
Cutting his
sad.
nose off and that. He must have
Cutting your nose off.
good
take off
airwaves now
his
though.
He
fingers.
is.
Yeah, take them off. Why? Look sick. But some sick bastards out there went, go ahead.
Yeah, like why? Like
How much-
who's
yeah,
gonna
sounds-
amputate his leg? think it's a
Some
healthy
old
leg. You shouldn't
just some
take it off.
hobo in an alley just sawing his leg off. He's like, he's giving me 40 quid. Chill.
Do you reckon he's got like a beard or anything? Or he's with anyone?
There's going to be
or-
someone who's into that.
He was holding a
goth
baby.
girl.
He was holding a baby then.
Yeah.
That was not his baby.
I don't know. I mean, it wasn't green and had no eyelids, so maybe it wasn't his baby.
That's fucking wild, that.
Yeah.
I'm
pretty
scared of your
fucked up.
algorithm.
Yeah.
I love it. I have the best algorithm ever.
But,
Go.
York was fun, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I was in
Remember
York
you saying, yeah.
over the weekend. Really nice place, picturesque, lovely, man. But the people.
Wow, what's wrong with the people?
No, maybe no. I'm not saying all people from York are not a miserable cunts, but a lot of them are, man. Like, just it was small things because I'm trying to make mates with everyone. Me, I'm on my holidays. I know it's only 2 hours away, but I'm on my holes.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not going out OTT. I just like there was just a couple of times where I just innocently tried to initiate conversation and people were like, ugh.
Yeah.
I complimented one lad's jumper. I was in a restaurant and I walked past the table and I went like, "You jumping, mate?" Probably a bit gay, but but he just literally he just looked up at his girlfriend and go like, "What do we do?"
What got into you there? Because you don't do that here.
What?
Like when we
I was
go
on
to
the halls. I was drinking Guinness all day.
Yeah, but if we go to the pub and that and you drink Guinness there, I've never seen you go over to someone and go, "Oh, nice jumper."
I'm not about people my age. It's usually like older people or you're just trying to be like, I don't know. I get into it.
No, I think it's that nice.
Friendly. I am friendly.
I think it's that nice what you're doing.
Thank you.
I just don't agree that you've done it there.
You don't think it happened?
No, I think it happened. I just don't understand why you're doing it there. Or like what got into
I
you.
don't know. I think it's because I'm out of Liverpool and
You feel better.
all the people are the same. I just feel like they're just all fucking carbon copies in the pubs, and I don't really want to talk to people when I'm drinking in pubs in Liverpool because I wanted to escape,
get away from
and
it.
I want to escape everyone. But then when I'm on my halls, I'm like, oh, I'm in York. Here's a river. What's your name? And
You said hi to the river.
people, yeah, people did not want to interact with me.
No, I'm not a fan of York. Again, the place is nice, but I had like weird fucking vibes there.
Yeah, just not very friendly.
Yeah, I might have been wrong. I had one experience there, but it was just a fucking weird. And I don't trust the statues. I'm sure they've got that slave statue there.
It's a Tory town. Like,
Can you Google in York? I'm sure there was like a big thing about it.
we need to look at ourselves, man. Probably Bryan Cranston was on a podcast. You know, Rainn Wilson from The Office. Dwight Schrute.
Yeah.
He's got a podcast, and him and Bryan Cranston were on and just talked about how like shit we were for owning slaves for like hours. And then people were like, all right, you big fucking, you know what I mean, like social justice, like virtue signalers. Like, we need to ask ourselves how terrible that was. Yeah, I think we're all now quite aware how horrible slavery was.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
But like, without it, we wouldn't have the docks.
No, yeah.
Half of Liverpool wouldn't be built.
The Three Graces, yeah. Thank you, slaves.
Thanks, slaves. You know, you're good.
Eamonn. Dling. Thanks, slaves. I love that. That was going to be really funny. That was going to be really funny.
Yeah. New segment.
Thank you, slaves.
New segment. Whenever Liv talks. Thank you, slaves.
Pyramids. Thank you, slaves. The Albert Dock. Thank you, slaves. Now I can go and have a lunya and get tapas on there. Thank you, slaves. Right. Thanks, everyone.
And thank you, slaves.
And most of all, thank you, slaves. What are you talking about?
What?
Why?
Come on.
There's only like a couple of swastikas hanging up. What do you not thank the slaves?
I think that you should probably give us what we built.
What?
You're not having the docks.
You can't have dogs.
He's not having the docks.
Spoken like a true white man.
You cannot do Murray. You won't be able to do the tapas as good as.
What, British tapas?
No,
Yeah.
it's Spanish, but we've got some students in there. We've got some.
You give us blues.
And then we took it right back with
Took it
Elvis.
right back.
Took it right back off your ass.
Jazz.
Ski bap dap doo doo doo.
Oh, so you're going to give us jazz. That's it.
No, I love jazz. I'm keeping that.
You can have like half a Stanley Park and it.
Can I just show you this guy with the circus guy trying to quit smoking?
Oh yeah. seen this. I've seen this a few times, yeah.
He's got a big fucking cage on his head.
This gentleman, Ibrahim Yücel, that was a good effort, not asked what anyone says. A Turkish man who was 42 years old at the time of the events decided in 2013 to have his head locked in a cage with the intention of quitting smoking. His wife was the only one who had the keys, and she only opened it during meals. I think I would go ballistic and bash my head against the wall until it fell apart.
Yeah.
There's no way I could handle.
She's the only woman who would be able to have that key. Like, imagine giving that to like a Scouse girl, the key. And she's like, fucking, what are you gonna do, little cage head?
Yeah.
You wanna go out with the lads, do you? Nah.
How did he sleep? I wonder if he slept with it on.
He's got like a little hamster water.
It's mad, that little cage head.
Especially getting hypnotised, Marie.
Imagine Marie walking around with one of them.
Cage head.
I love that. That's it.
Funny having a cage head. Do you ever see the thing with that fella who put his nan in a bird cage?
Oh yeah, and he was like,
and he's like, if them get 100 retweets, she's not getting
she's dead. So, yeah.
I don't know what it is about people doing things to the nans, but I think it's so funny.
Oh, it's the best.
Like the Dyson and that. Do you ever see that?
Can you go on Good Time? I might have sent it in. And have you seen the fella and his nan attacks him? Sorry.
Just the thing with the things on my nan. And some fella just puts like a Dyson Hoover on her head and that.
Yeah, balancing things on my nan's head.
The iron board.
Iron board.
Can you find it, look?
Oh, that was pretty. Go through these.
No.
The iron board, that's
so
the
funny.
best one.
The Shreddies. Box of Shreddies. Callum Foster's. FIFA.
No, what the fuck is it?
Let me try and find this, kids.
Oh my god.
The wet floor
The wet floor
sign.
sign's incredible.
This is hilarious. How
There
did
was
you even find this shit?
No, that's brilliant.
It was like old school, like when Facebook was actually funny, like back in the day. Fucking fantastic.
Episode
that.
44.
In the can.
In the can. If you're watching this still, thank you.
Thank you all.
Apologies for the racism, for the slight racism.
What's that racism?
We've got a line.
Dwarfism and Down syndromeism. All
Down
of it.
syndromeism. We were supporting them.
Thank you, Down syndrome.
Thank you, Down syndrome. Thank you, slaves.
By the way, I wasn't taking the piss out of them. I'm genuinely in love with all of them.
No, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's so much fun.
Shane Gillis talks about them so highly. It's dead funny.
Yeah.
And he goes, "They're the bros."
Honestly,
They're the bros.
they're cool as fuck.
Thanks for watching. We've got a live show on the 8th of December.
8th of December.
Me and Callum are going to be
Hot
there.
Water Comedy Club.
I'm also going to be there.
Liv's going to be there.
Liv's going to be there. It's Good Time Live.
Good Time
It's a live
Live.
podcast. Got a few surprises. A few of my mates are coming. You can get the tickets on the Hot Water website and all that jazz. Come down. It's going to be great. We're gonna have a hoot, and then we're gonna have a little boogie after it.
So be there. Bring your ducks.
Oh yeah, bring
Your
ducks.
gifts. Bring
Gifts.
yourselves.
Yeah.
Bring that ass.
Bring that ass.
Bring that black ass over here.
Black ass only on that neck.
Thanks everyone. See you in a bit.
Love you
See you
guys.
on the 8th of December.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you all there. Bye.